Pentagon officials are confirming to Fox News 1,700 National Guard troops are set to mobilize in 19 states in the coming weeks as the president continues his crackdown on crime and illegal immigration. Let's go to Lucas Tomlinson. He's live at the White House for us. Lucas.
Good afternoon, John. The Pentagon says those National Guard troops will be helping process and help deport illegal aliens. And here in the nation's capital, there's over 2,000 National Guardsmen patrolling the streets. And one Republican congressman says this city, the nation's capital, needs cleaning up.
Even with D.C. booking the books on their crime statistics, you're 3.5 times more likely to be killed in D.C. than you were in 2012 when a serious crime is committed. And from 2018 to 2023, carjackings are up 550%. So things are out of control.
And President Trump says he might deploy the National Guard to other big cities pretty soon.
We're going to make our cities very, very safe. Chicago's a mess. You have an incompetent mayor, grossly incompetent. And we'll straighten that one out probably next. So I think Chicago will be our next, and then we'll help with New York.
Now, last year, John, the murder rate here in D.C. was on par with Chicago and nearly 4 times higher than Los Angeles and nearly 6 times higher than where you are in New York.
Donald Trump just ordered the National Guard to 19 states, and the left is obviously losing their mind. Here's what's actually going on. The Trump administration is mobilizing 1,700 National Guards across 19 states. We're talking Alabama, Florida, Texas, Ohio, Virginia, all the way to Nevada and Wyoming. But before you picture troops storming neighborhoods, the thing is these National Guards aren't being sent for frontline cops. Their official mission is to support the Department of Homeland Security. Think case files, logistics, transport, and clerical tasks. Basically behind the scenes work that help ICE and DHS speed up immigration and crime crackdown. This crackdown starts off in August and runs through mid-November. It's pretty much Trump doubling down on his law and order promise. Not just in DC, but spreading nationwide. Now this is where it gets controversial. National Guard troops usually answer to governors, but in this case, a lot of them are being shifted into federal authority. That's what critics are calling a constitutional gray zone. California is already suing Trump in Newsom versus Trump, saying that he violated the 10th Amendment and even the Posse Comitatus Act, which is supposed to stop the military from acting like the police. At the same time, in D.C., over 2,000 Guard troops are already on the ground. And for the first time, they were authorized to carry their service weapons while patrolling. That's why you're seeing headlines about D.C. feeling safer, but also why civil liberty groups are saying that this could be the new normal. Now, is Trump restoring order to America, or is this a federal overreach?
It's on. It's game time. It's happening. Trump's next major step in his full authoritarian rule takeover. It's going to happen. It's in process now. He is going to activate National Guard in 19 other states, mostly red states, but some blue. And I'll go over the full list here in a second. But he is doing this, and they are going to serve under Title 32, Section 502F authority, which will allow them to work in a police enforcement, law enforcement capacity. So essentially, he's turning our National Guard into a law enforcement entity, his own personal police force. He's also threatening to send the regular military into Chicago and also New York after that. And he is not fucking around with this. We know he'll do it. He's done it in Los Angeles, and he's doing it in Washington, D.C. right now. And his reasoning for doing all this is to combat crime. There's like a pandemic of crime, and it's out of control, and he's going to make our cities safe. Now, they haven't said what cities they're going to go to yet, but here is the list of states. Alabama, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Indiana, Iowa, Louisiana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Mexico, Ohio, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Virginia, and Wyoming. If you're in one of those states, buckle up. The Trump authoritarian train is coming in. They're saying Texas will have the most National Guard activated, but they're also going to use the Guard to enforce immigration and assist with ICE. Now, the Virginia National Guard has said they are going to activate 60 soldiers to assist with logistics and administrative support to immigration and customs enforcement. Now, the Virginia National Guard, contrary to what Trump is saying, says they will not conduct law enforcement operations and will not be making any arrests. Their plan is to mobilize up to 1,700 National Guard across these 19 states. So guys, this is the next small step to a much bigger plan.
Americans in 19 states will soon see National Guard troops aiding ICE with immigration enforcement. That's according to a Pentagon official. And in a rare moment here at the White House on Saturday, we got the chance to speak with Trump's border czar, Tom Homan, who is one of Trump's top immigration officials and is read in on operations like this one that is soon going to take place. He provided us with these details.
Something the ICE agent has to do. If it doesn't require immigration authority to make an arrest, they can do things like transportation, infrastructure, intelligence, and support mechanism, and that's what they're going to do. And that puts more ICE officers badging guns on the street because they're going to do the duties that don't require that badging gun and immigration authority. So they're a force multiplier. It helps us arrest a bad guy quicker, and it makes it more efficient.
So this operation of 1,700 National Guard troops in 19 states across the country, it could go all the way into mid-November and potentially even further than that, or it could be shorter. It's all up to the Secretary of Defense.